How did I discover my roommate was secretly a backup dancer for a famous rapper? My roommate Jonathan always said he worked freelance marketing. Vague as hell, but he paid rent on time, so I didn't ask questions. We'd been living together for 8 months, and I thought I knew the guy pretty well. Seemed like your typical broke 20-something, played Call of Duty until 3 a.m., ordered way too much DoorDash, left dirty dishes everywhere. Then I started noticing weird things that didn't add up with his supposed struggling freelancer lifestyle. First, it was the shoes. Designer sneakers kept appearing in our hallway like magic. Jordan 4 Second, Off-White Nikes, Travis Scott collaborations, stuff that cost anywhere from $500 to $1,200 a pair. When I asked about them, Jonathan would just shrug and say he got lucky with drops or found them on resale sites. But these looked brand new. Some still had the original tags attached. Then there were the mysterious injuries. This dude was constantly limping around on random Tuesday mornings, complaining about his back and knees like he'd been doing construction work all night. But he claimed he spent his days sitting at his laptop creating social media campaigns for small businesses. I found professional-grade knee pads in our laundry basket one day, the kind that cost like $200 and are used by professional athletes. Jonathan said they were for home workouts and claimed he was getting really into fitness, but I'd literally never seen him do a single push-up. There were also these expensive protein powders and recovery drinks taking up half our fridge. Plus, I started noticing his Venmo activity when notifications would pop up on his phone. Payments for thousands of dollars with cryptic descriptions like rehearsal week, show prep, or just city names and dates. The weirdest part was his schedule. He'd disappear for weeks at a time, claiming he had client meetings in different cities. Los Angeles, Atlanta, Miami, New York, always these glamorous places with major music scenes. He'd come back with stories that never quite made sense about helping companies with Instagram strategies while casually mentioning exclusive parties and industry people. One Tuesday night, I came home early from the worst Tinder date ever. I heard music absolutely blasting from Jonathan's room, the same song playing over and over for hours. Some hip-hop track I didn't recognize, with heavy bass making our neighbor's dog bark. When I knocked on his door around 11 p.m., he quickly turned everything off and cracked it open, sweating like he'd just finished running a marathon. Just working on a project for a client, he said, blocking my view entirely. But I caught a glimpse over his shoulder. Our living room furniture had been pushed against all the walls, and there was this massive mirror propped up that I'd never seen before. The breakthrough came 3 weeks later. My sister texted me a TikTok video with fire emojis, behind-the-scenes footage from a Drake concert rehearsal that was going viral. I clicked the link and almost dropped my phone. There was Jonathan, front and center, doing this incredibly complex routine with 5 other dancers. He looked completely different, confident, athletic, commanding the space. This wasn't the awkward guy who burned ramen noodles and played video games. I screenshot it immediately and waited for him to get home. When Jonathan walked in around midnight, I was sitting on the couch with my phone ready. "So, marketing, huh?" I said, showing him the screenshot. His face went white. Then he started laughing uncontrollably. "Oh my god, you found out," he said. That's when everything came out. Jonathan had been touring with major artists for 3 years. Not just Drake, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, even the Super Bowl halftime show. He made more in 2 months than most people make all year, but he was embarrassed about it. His family thought dancing wasn't a real job for a man, so he told everyone he did marketing and lived in our cheap apartment to maintain the lie. "Last month, I was dancing behind Ariana Grande at Madison Square Garden," he said. "Then I came home and complained about our broken microwave like it was the biggest problem in my life." He'd been living this complete double life for years, and I had absolutely no clue my broke roommate was actually one of the most sought-after backup dancers in the industry.